Okay, here is our modification prop position. Does not change it. It just supports us in this position. You're going to get in what we call like a Z-sit, where the front leg is externally rotated and the back leg is internally rotated. And for many, this is like, you can't really be upright because it's just, you're so tight. So you'd be off to the side doing this, which is fine. We're going to kind of use that angle. As long as we're staying tall, we're not collapsed. But when wrists are a little bit irritated, there's nothing wrong. This is a great position. And actually what I like about it is you really get your lat on that side activated. So you're going to be up nice and tall. Okay, so you want to feel like you're lengthened up. You are on a little bit of a diagonal because we're leaning a little bit. Just check in that you don't feel like you have like back pain or feel like you're straining through here. If you are, just move this a little bit further out away from you so you really can be opened up and allow that space to be there. Okay, from here, you're just going to let your chest move forward and towards the front of the box. And what that's doing is it's letting your pelvis kind of roll front and in, the opposite side of the pelvis. Same thing going backwards. You're going to roll it back and think about letting your chest open a little towards the ceiling. Try not to slump down while this happens, because then you're just taking it into your low back versus staying true to the hip mobility and greasing up that socket. Now, some of you might feel when you go to the front, this rotation, you might feel the side that's in the front, you might feel a glute stretch, like a tush stretch. That's good. Just stick with a amount that feels good and doesn't feel like you're like, ooh, trying to almost like hold it there and spazzing out a little bit. So you're going to just rock back and forth. You could set a timer, 30 seconds, 1 minute, nice and slow, and just, it's not about how big you move. It's about how easy it feels to kind of slowly go through. Like you want to feel like, oh, I could do this without feeling like I'm gripping through my hips. There's just ease of movement without gripping. And then if you don't feel a stretch while you're here, I already feel one, so I don't have to add to it. But if you don't, feel free to start hinging forward. So chest towards the floor, and then you should feel like you bring on a little bit of a stretch in that glute that's down. Okay, and then you would repeat it on the same side, same thing, just on the other side. So let me just move this back so you can see this setup. So now I'm reversing, and I have my legs like this. Okay, sitting upright might feel like too much, so you're leaning off onto that side. Make sure you're not collapsed, that you're tall through the side, so activated in the armpit area, nice and tall through the spine. And then you're twisting front, bringing that outer hip front on a diagonal, and then back on a diagonal. Front and back.